Good day, everyone. I am Teacher Noel, and today let's talk about interpersonal communication. This is something that we do every day. Whenever you are involved in a conversation, dialogue, or interview, you are engaged in interpersonal communication. And when two people get together to exchange ideas, they are applying the basic of communication process. Now let's define communication process. This refers to the exchange of information or a message between two or more people. For communication to succeed, both parties must be able to exchange information and understand each other. If the flow of information is blocked for some reasons, then communication fails. Let's further discuss what interpersonal communication is. It includes face-to-face and online exchange of messages, which may be in a form of a certain tone of voice, facial expressions, body language, and gestures. It is important to learn better interpersonal communication skills because it is the basis of both personal and professional relationships. Knowing how to communicate to a wide variety of people can greatly improve one's social interaction and career pathways. Now let's talk about types of interpersonal communication. The first one is conversation. A conversation is a type of dyadic communication which is an informal talk between individuals. When we say dyadic communication, it generally refers to one interaction between two persons. However, there could be two or more persons involved in conversation, but mostly there are only two communicators who play a fundamental role in this type of communication. Next, a good conversation is characterized by Esson and others in 1979 as worthwhile, informal, flexible, relaxing, and interesting. It means that the nature of conversation is less purposive, serious, and intimate than any other type of dyadic communication. It is also considered as a form of social entertainment. Conversation is something that we do with a close friend talking about personal matters. It means that conversation is very casual in nature. Another type of interpersonal communication is what we call dialogue. A dialogue is a conversation between two or more participants. If a conversation is casual in dialogue, the most intimate and personal relationship is formed. The truth itself of the speaker is entrusted to one another with confidence. An effective dialogue comes up with a good listening habit, collaborated with an appropriate response. A dialogue gives clear meaning to the two participants involved in spite of some obstacles. And lastly, interview. An interview is a type of dyadic communication that requires questions and answers. We can usually watch an interview in a news report or in any talk show in a television. And as a student, we conduct interview if we are working on a research paper. And since this is an intentional and purposive, an accomplishment is always expected. Usually, a person who knows much about a subject is the one we interview. And we're done. But before that, let's do a short recap. So in this video lesson, we define communication process, interpersonal communication, and we discuss three types of interpersonal communication, namely conversation, dialogue, and interview. Again, this has been Teacher Noel. Thank you so much for listening, and you have a good day.